Jeff Roberts, Magnolia Hoops at the 10th Annual Lighthouse Classic. We have St. Thomas More out of Louisiana. Coach, if you could introduce yourself and your players.
Sure. Coach Danny Broussard, St. Thomas More Cougars. Michael Mouton, Senior. Chad Jones here, Senior.
All right, Coach, we're going to start with you first here. Man, I had this game circled. I knew it was going to be a dogfight. It was going to be a classic game. Did you kind of know anything about Raymond coming in today?
Yeah, we did a little scouting, you know. They've been a team from Louisiana about 40 before they got here, so kind of opened our eyes up a lot. You know, we knew they'd be a good team, a lot of pressure. And a game like that's a tough game for anybody to lose. You know, had we beaten them, that'd been a tough game for them to lose. It's tough, man. I thought we played our hearts out. I just got through telling them. I really thought we out-hustled them. I thought we outplayed them. You know, it's just a shame that we fell a little short. You know, and it just boiled down that we didn't execute. And I thought we lost the game in the last 2 minutes of the first half. To be honest with you, I thought that's where 5-point lead, and we turned it over 3 times, and you know we had tied halftime. We could have been about 7. So I thought that's where we lost the games at the end of the first half.
Coach, tough loss, like you said. What from this game? What are you going to be able to take back home with you to help you guys down the road?
Yeah, that's the great thing about it. It's a great question, but that's why we came here, you know, to get tested like that. Because I'm gonna tell you, that's a good team right there. We played, you know, a lot. And again, you know, that's some things we have trouble with. There's a lot of pressure, like they gave us. And I thought we had some pretty good backdoor cuts. We missed some opportunities for some, you know. So again, you can break this film down. But yeah, this will be paid dividends for us, and that's why we came in. And then we're gonna get another team tomorrow. It's a totally different contrast and style. And it's going to probably be another tougher matchup than this one, to be honest with you. So, we got our hands full, but man, that's why we came. I just want to say this about this tournament, man. I've been all across the country. Been to St. Louis, Missouri. I've been to Orlando, Florida 5 times. Been to Edmonton, Canada. I mean, this tournament is really well done. The guys do a great job. It's well organized. The team host was awesome, and you know, it's fun to come here. And it's our first time, but it's been fun. And it's what I bring these kids for, an experience that a lot of high school kids don't ever get an opportunity to be in this kind of environment and this sort of tournament. So, I'm glad we came, and we may go 0-2, but it's going to pay off for us. I'm glad we came.
Coach, if you would kind of break down the inbound play
Yeah, at the end of the game, yeah. Well, you know what's ironic is that I messed up bad because I called a timeout. If you remember, with about 2 minutes to go in the game, I called a timeout, and I thought the referee was going to call a timeout. Well, the ball had already been inbounded. We ran into a little, you know, it's a little high now. We call it high knot. Came up and the guy bit on it. He spun around. He was going to get a layup on it. And I think they would put us up by 3 or 4 big plays. So it took that play up. So obviously couldn't run it again. So at the end of the game, we had a really good play set up. But when he knocked out of bounds, he got to the corner. That kind of messed up what we wanted to do because I think it went down, you know, another 5 seconds. So we really couldn't get it. Michael's, you know, is our go-to guy. He does a good job, you know, to try to get to the bucket. And those guys are big, man, you know, so he got it blocked. But again, it wasn't much we could do to go to the rim. I tell our guys situations like that, you know, get to the rim and try to draw fouls. And, I mean, it was a clean block. You know, I thought again, it was a well-officiated game. I mean, we had a couple of tough calls go against us. I mean, out of bounds, but we pressed him and we got the steal we wanted. My guy goes up, he gets bumped, we get caught for walking. Get the ball back there, they go down and score. You know, there's some tough breaks, but that's part of the game of basketball. You know? But again, this is a great time for us. And these two seniors, they've been in a long time, and they put a lot of minutes, and you know, it didn't go our way tonight. But again, it's going to pay off for us. And the last play, we'd set up where we have a play. We go to the wing and we bring up a guy from the back, and we're going to cut Michael backdoor on him because they pressured so much. You know, they had so much pressure. You know, I know they were going to try to deny the ball from him. I think it would have worked, but again, we didn't quite have enough time to set it up. So we just went to him until we go to the rim. Yeah.
What are your thoughts, just kind of general thoughts on the game?
I thought a lot of the time we could have drove in and kicked more often, especially me, because they had a big 6'8", 6'9" guy. I thought we could have flied around more on defense, because I mean, we're kind of wearing our spots a lot of the times, kind of give up open threes to number 4. We had like 4 or 5 threes. And I felt like special plays, executing those better because they were putting so much pressure on us. And like on back doors, we were open on back doors a lot. It was kind of hard to get into them because our point guard was getting pressured so much. But I mean, yeah, those are my thoughts.
Just overall handling and relieving pressure. I think they were a real aggressive team. They got up in us, and we weren't in our spots, which caused us, you know, to break down on our plays and handling runs. you know, we get a stop, and then we could go on a 4-0, 8-0 run, but we get sped up and turnover, so protecting the ball, you know, and relieving pressure.
Yeah, it's a good point. I thought, against a team like that, you know, turnovers, I mean, you can't commit that many turnovers. You know, again, they do force you. They do a great job. They press you, but you know, we got to learn to not turn that ball over in critical times in the game. And that really costs us a lot. But again, it's a boy. In fairness to Michael too, he's been injured and he's just coming back. He really has been on like 2 full practices with us. So you know, we kind of extended a little bit tonight. So you know, he wasn't at full strength. So, but you know, again, he played pretty well for still being about 75%. But he'll get better as the year goes along. Chad will too.
And Michael going 2 for 2 from 3 and 5 for 5 from the free throw line with 17 points. That's a really good stat line. How big is that for you to come to a place like this and have a really good game, especially with limited practice time coming from injury?
I mean, it felt really good. Obviously, the win would have been a lot better, but yeah, I just tried to have confidence in myself coming to a big arena like this with a bunch of people, and it's a big tournament, a bunch of college coaches. I tried to just kind of put pressure, relieve pressure off myself, and kind of just play my game and just have confidence in myself overall.
Chad, I want to come to you next here. He kind of touched on the big for Raymond earlier. You know, the #1 ranked player in the state of Mississippi. You know, you guys going up against him. What was it like playing against him out there?
It was great. You know, he's a really good player, and I think that's the reason we come out here to play against like real good competition. You know, #1 player in Mississippi. You know, he got all these scouts looking at him. Just see how we match up with guys like that. You know, it was real great to get out there and compete against him.
All right, Coach, we're going to come back to you to finish it off. You touched on how great of an event it is. Turn around the next day, there's no breathing room. How do you get you guys prepared for tomorrow's challenge?
Yeah. Well, I think that happens. You know, it happens back at St. Thomas High School. That happens in practice every day. You know, and you know, let me tell you something. They're going to bounce back a lot quicker tonight. I ain't going to sleep tonight. These cats they'll be sleeping like crazy. They'll be snoring. You know, but I ain't sleeping tonight. But that's how it goes in this day and age. But they'll bounce back. And again, like I said, man, I'm telling you, that Huntsville team, they're well coached and they're big. It's going to put some problems for us. We'll have to hit some outside shots. Now again, they won't have quite as much pressure as this team. You know. That's one advantage, but they're a good team, well coached. So we'll have our hands full. But again, man, we're looking forward to the challenge, and hopefully, you know, if we can, I told him going in, man, if we could go 1-1 in this thing, hopefully we should have got this. If we go 1-1, I'd be pleased, you know. And again, you know, realistically, we knew we could go 0-2. You know, did we think we'd go 2-0? I'm a pretty positive guy. I thought we possibly could. That can't happen now, but no, again, and you know, you have to learn because that's what, you know, that's kind of what life's about. Throwing some curveballs sometimes, you got to fall down, you got to get back up. So we'll have to get back up tomorrow and come out. We'll be ready.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank y'all. Appreciate it.